Aubrey Street, filmed from the gardens on top of the reservoirs. As there was no direct access to Walton Depot, the double track on Everton Road was used in both directions for depot movements. In this sequence, Alf has managed to capture both an inbound and a distant outbound car. Breckfield Road North. Thumping over the remains of the Grand Union at Robson Street and Walton Breck Road. 1924 was the year when new extensions first brought electric trams onto Walton Lane, the 44s by way of Everton Valley, the 19s via this snaking S-bend from Anfield Road, both routes meeting up outside the Stanley Park Evangelical Church. The roadside reservation on Walton Lane, created by shaving a strip of land off Stanley Park, was unusual in being neither grassed nor fenced. From a point adjacent to the distant clock tower, a third track ran the full length of this part of Walton Lane and was used by cars awaiting final whistle at nearby Goodison Park, home of Everton Football Club. 973 passes in front of Anfield Cemetery and the junctions into Priory Road Terminal Stub. Most of Liverpool's centre poles have been uprooted during the 20s, but these, with their black and white warning stripes, dated from the 30s. Yet another railway constriction, this time a narrow bridge carrying heavy docks traffic. Fog lights, situated on nearby traction poles, controlled movements on and off the blind single track. On the north side, the existence, behind the stone wall on the right, of the former Walton and Anfield station had stopped the road being widened when the route was built in 1924. Passing the fog lights box, most of this line-up were running into Walton Depot, via way of Kirkdale Vale. Having nipped smartly along Walton Hall Avenue Reservation, drivers had to adopt a slower speed for the trundle through Walton Village. The 19s and 44s transported those employed in the various local factories, men and women working in other parts of the city, and increasingly during the 50s, people making the long trek into town for shopping and entertainment. One of the biggest employers was Littlewoods, situated close to this lattice girder bridge, which had replaced an older railway structure in 1930. At the same time, a short length of street track had been absorbed into a continuous length of reservation. For 10 years, Stopgate Lane had been the limit of operation, but as part of the scheme to bring trams into the Norris Green housing project, the grass tracks were extended out to Lower Lane in 1938, through the middle of this roundabout and past a third track siding on the east side. Junction with the former Route 13 at Townsend Avenue.